up, y'all? Welcome to Girlapeutic. It's your home of therapeutic girl talk.
My babies.
Oh. Y'all, we're back.
Finally.
We're back. It has been 6 months, 5 or 6 months since we've been gone.
Yeah.
Which has been all summer. But
Spring.
What'd you say?
Spring, summer.
Spring and summer.
Spring, summer. Let's give it a charade. Spring, summer.
But we are back with no intent to be gone, at least for that long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're just having such a good old time.
Yeah.
Girl. That's it. That's all.
Yes, we hope y'all enjoyed y'all spring and summer too.
Yeah.
Y'all where y'all been? Y'all been doing anything now? Okay, they've been living. What we want to do now that we're back is continue to give y'all this good, relevant, and relatable conversation that we brought y'all last season. So, today's topic, B is gonna give it to us. And what is it?
Okay, bird. Okay, so y'all know I love me a good show. And I watch Sisters, okay, on BET. And they have now a spinoff based on the characters Zach and Fatima called Zatima. So if you got BET Plus, you can check it out there. But today's topic stems from something that happened on the show, basically. And Zach and Zatima, they're obviously
Fatima.
Oh my lord, I'm going to keep doing that because the name of the show is Zatima.
Yeah.
Zach and Fatima, obviously they're a couple. Fatima has this friend, right, whom Zach hooked up with in the past, way back when, before he even knew Fatima, okay? So, long story short, the friend finds out that Fatima is now dating Zach at a dinner, and said friend now is like, oh, well, let's basically test this man to see if he's really changed, if he's really about Fatima now. Zach and Fatima have a really good relationship on the show. They love each other. They trust each other. You know, it's real. It's real power couple-y, okay? So said friend decides, okay, well, this is a good time to test the relationship and tries to basically hook up with Zach to see if he's going to take the bait. So it poses the question, how do we feel about loyalty tests, basically? Because aside from that situation in general, I do know couples who test their men, or it's more so the women, but men can also do it too. You know, just testing their relationship to see, is this person loyal to me? Is he going to do X, Y, and Z, like, intentionally? So.
Okay, just out of curiosity, did the friend, like, present that plan to Fatima?
Nope.
She just did it?
She just did it.
So the truth of the matter is, for this friend, in this particular situation, she was lying, in my opinion. She wasn't really trying to do a loyalty test. She was actually trying to come on to him to see if, like,
it was something still there.
But to me, when she got caught, she was like,
That's when she flipped it,
no,
right.
I was just trying to see if he would take the bait or whatever. Because what are you going to do? If he was going to take it, what were you going to do?
What was you going to do?
So,
what was you going to do? And then, like, how were you going to tell your friend that you did that?
Exactly.
You're weird.
So she was never a friend. Let's make that very clear.
Because Fatima, like you said, Fatima didn't know anything about it. So I think that loyalty tests are very immature. I think that it's a bad way to start a relationship. Or even if the relationship is not starting, I just think it's a bad thing to introduce into a relationship. Because if there is a dynamic where one person doesn't trust the other person, either one, you need to, like, do the work to see why you don't trust people, or two, if it's just specific to that person, then you may need to bow out gracefully and not be in that situation in the first place, because I just think it's a waste of time to be with somebody who I gotta, like, investigate.
Exactly.
And when will it ever be enough? Like, how many loyalty tests will you do? Because even if they pass the first one, you probably still be like, maybe she just wasn't pretty enough. Let me ask somebody else. Like, when will you stop? That's so strange to me. Ew.
Yeah, and I'm glad
that's terrible.
You brought up a good point, because I've seen, like, on TikTok, I love me some TikTok, but there's, like, a page on there, or a few actually pages, where there's, like, a conventionally pretty girl who will go and slide in the DMs of men because their girlfriend reached out to her and was like, well, test my man, like, see if he's gonna take the bait, you know, I just want to see type of situation. And
that's weird.
It's really weird.
Because then what are you going to do when you get that?
Exactly.
What are you going to do?
Exactly.
Like,
besides being mad, like, if he takes the bait, then what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it, like you said, it speaks to maybe insecurities that one may have. And if, let's say, if that person has a history of cheating or X, Y, and Z, okay, well, maybe you need to take a step back and realize that you deserve better.
Yeah.
Because you're going to constantly be in fear of this person
doing that again.
Exactly, and being unloyal to you in the relationship when you don't have to stay in anything like that.
Or if that person has had an indiscretion in the relationship and you guys have decided to move past it, and that person is making like clear strides to not do that again, or to show you that, you know what I'm saying, like they're sorrowful for what they did and they've changed, then like why, I don't know, again, like why would you just introduce that back into the relationship? Like if you've made the agreement to be there and to work through it, then work through it.
Yeah.
Work through it is not testing to see if they will do it again. Because in my opinion, just because that person ain't doing it, don't mean that they don't have the desire to do it.
Exactly.
They just choosing not to.
Exactly. And
like,
if I was on the opposite end, like if I was the one who was cheating and changed, and you continue to keep on, I'm out the door because now you get on my nerves. Like,
yeah, that's not cool. But what would you think about if your friend did a loyalty test on you? So say if I had if I had Brooke test Deija and have Brooke talk to Deija and say some negative things about me to see if Deija would take the bait.
Middle school.
And I'm gonna be mad because heck for what?
Exactly. What do you? Why? Why are you? First of all,
just
why?
don't be my friend.
Exactly.
You can't trust me.
Exactly. And I'm gonna just go on about my business, and you shall too.
And I wouldn't want to be friends with either, because why you gonna really do it?
Exactly.
No, that's valid too.
That's very
that's
valid.
what I'm saying. I just don't feel like when it comes to loyalty tests, okay, I guess some people have strangers do it, and then other people have their friends do it. But you know, I just don't feel like my people would be even comfortable with doing that.
Why? Maybe you need to go talk to her and figure out why you feel like she's not loyal to you.
Because at the end of the day, if anything happened with my friends and their man, I'm slapping both of them heifers. Because this is the best thing that happened to you. Get it together.
Yeah. I don't know. It's dumb.
And I think it's a red flag too when, if it's a partner relationship or a friendship, it's a red flag when the person is trying to like make it seem like there's a problem in the situation. Like, for example, if we're friends and you're coming in like, well, yeah, I noticed this. Like, it's never a positive, like, well, maybe it could be this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that person should have your best interest at heart, if it's a friend or if it's in a relationship. So if you constantly have someone bashing a situation and trying to, you know, do that, they're miserable, you know, but they don't have your best interest at heart, and that's a red flag.
Yeah. And especially if that, like you said, if you ask a friend to do it and they're actually willing to do it, that's a red flag. Because why you want to see my relationship crumble? And why are you willing to do it? Like, why are you willing to do that?
Yeah. Because there's a whole thing that goes, I'm talking now, relationship wise. If you're trying to seduce, like there's a whole thing that goes into that.
Like you
like whether it's in person
about that,
or via
baby.
text, like
stop playing with me.
I don't know, this little weird.
And that's why, like I've said before, you're supposed to pray for I know me personally, I pray over my friends' marriages, if it's a relationship that I know is from Jesus, because sometimes you gotta watch, you gotta discern. But I pray about those things. Like, you want them to be happy, you want them to only have eyes for each other, to love each other, because you like to see your friend happy. Like, that's really weird to me, to pray on them in a negative way. That I want this to happen to them, let me do this. That's so terrible. Like you said from the beginning, that's not your friend.
It's not your friend
at all.
Listen.
Well, drop down in the comments.
Okay, period.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, drop down in the comments below and let us know what you think about loyalty tests. Like, do you think it's necessary? Do you think that, I mean, there is some logical reasoning for testing a friendship or a relationship?
So, please let us know.
Please let us know. Or do or do you agree with our sentiments here and you think that it's just a little juvenile? Don't forget to like, comment, of course, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. And y'all, we back! And we will see y'all in the next video, which will not be 6 months from now. It'll be next week.
Next week.
See y'all. Bye.